Yeah, I'ma get this off my chest, y'all. And I promise.
Hi, you guys. I hope you guys are having a good weekend. So, R&B singer by the name of Dee Roze, and I believe his wife was a part of June's Diary. Listen, I don't know who is out here today, so you must excuse me. But I believe that was Kelly Rowland's group. I'm just going to read you guys some of what he had to say. He posted this morning to Tyrese. And Tyrese is always in the middle of something, but we're going to come back to that. Okay, so he says, at Tyrese, you always quick to run to social media to get clout off someone else's story or one of your stupid emotional tantrums. You say you're a real one, right? Well, let's let your Hollywood friends know how you've continued to try and ruin Crystal in my life. Let's tell them how you told her to choose between you or me. Uh-oh. Oh, let's tell them how you and your manager, Isabella, shared a D-pic throughout the industry after illegally tampering in my emails, going back as far as 2 years, lying and insisted that I was cheating and saying I'm Rainbow in an attempt to steal my publishing off the songs that I wrote and gave her for her album. I never wanted to be a part of what she had going on. I just wanted to help. But her out because none of your so-called friends wanted to work with you. Tell them how you continuously harassed her after leaving Voltron Records. Tell them how after she got into June's Diary, you told her manager, let the games begin. Then you continuously call L.A. Reid's office and harass him about Crystal, just constantly being messy as if someone owed you something. Tell them how you recently, reached out to Crystal trying to offer her another deal. You're scum, Annie B. I reached out to you like a man personally, then through my lawyer and mutuals, even your baby mother, and you still keep dodging me. I never wanted to go this far out of the love we have for your daughter. How can a man donate over $100,000 to church and then try to destroy a marriage? You tried to text her last year for her birthday, and you could have gave us a simple apology then when you reached out to her. But I forget, you have a God complex, but I'm going to check it because I'm with all the smoke. Uh-oh. That I know it's tough to apologize to an ego that's bigger than yours. Till you do right by good people, you'll continue to receive all the bad karma that has been happening to you in your life. You blocked me from your girlfriend's page. I noticed that too. I just wanted to make sure you get this. We're taking all interviews with receipts. So sounds like a job for Tasha K. So I don't know. What do you guys think about what he had to say? It sounds like he's saying that Tyrese is going after his wife, right? His wife, Crystal, who is a part of June Diary. And I probably should have looked into that June Diary situation a little more. But I believe that was the group that was on a TV show put together and Kelly Rowland was a part of that. I could be wrong. Y'all can correct me in the comments. I haven't done any research. I'm just making this video, throwing the story out here because it's out here. Tyrese did respond and something about his enemies, and that's pretty much all that he is saying. As far as the blackballing conversation, you guys should already know I believe it. I couldn't believe it that he is maybe asking people not to work with him. Like I said, people that probably came in the industry, my generation, are now the people that are like the gatekeepers, unfortunately. You understand? Unfortunately, they have become the gatekeepers of that music industry as much as they can because they really don't control nothing. And you could tell by the way things are going that they don't control anything, or they don't want to see other black people get ahead. That, and it's that part of it. That's a part of it too, and that's a whole nother discussion. Um, but you can tell that everybody kind of probably knows whoever is the person that is in charge in some of these places, the BETs, the MCA records, the Motown records, and so on and so forth. And so he probably could say some things to these people to make them not work with this guy, even though R&B is not what it used to be, right? People are wanting to see a certain look. They're definitely hijacking the genre and the title R&B and trying to make it into some other stuff that it's not. For whatever reason, well, I shouldn't say for whatever, we know the reasons. But let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that Tyrese has been blackballing this guy? And I was reading some of the comments on the blogs, and, I was thinking the same thing. Like, I kind of miss the old Tyrese. If you're old enough, to remember the day one Tyrese from the Coca-Cola commercial until the first album, Sweet Lady. And I would go as far as to say, to maybe the third album, I Like Them Girls. I think that was like his third album, on his third album. It's a different person. It definitely feels like a different person. Because I feel like we didn't hear any of this stuff about Tyrese back then when he was the R&B singer, right? I think the Hollywood crossover probably took him to another space. And maybe this is really was fueling a lot of this. I don't know. I really don't. But I feel like the young Tyrese with the lip piercing was a different person. And so, I'm not surprised to keep hearing it, because we keep hearing his name coming up in all these different situations, right? Like, he was even inserting himself into that whole Kim Burrell situation. But that I see that a flyer on his page where he might be a part of something that Kim Burrell has going on. So maybe that's why he was trying to defend her. But it wasn't even a conversation that he should have gone into, right? You come from Watts. You know what it is to be just what she was sitting there describing yourself. I don't care if you got money or not. Today, you know what it was. The stuff that she was trying to, talk down on is because she was talking about she gonna get her lawyers and all this stuff. I don't know if you guys... I don't think I posted her message when she came back with the second apology, because I think she tried to say the lawyer was the one who wrote that letter, and the letter came off threatening. And some of the YouTubers covered it, so I didn't really feel the need to. But, yeah, how are you going to threaten somebody about something you said? Like, it's on video of you saying it, so that's not defamation. Okay? Now, if a lawyer is feeding you some nonsense, maybe they're just trying to get paid. But you can't accuse people of tarnishing your image when you're out here doing it yourself. Like, find another way, sweet pea. But anyway, she can come after me if she want to. I mean, don't think she can go, I don't know how YouTube it, because, I'm a little person here on YouTube. They might do whatever, but she not getting, you gonna... you gonna get this light bill in my niece's name. That's about all you gonna get, sweetheart, if you try to come after me. So anyway, I said what I said, and I'm not taking nothing down because she said it. And so it is what it is. But like I said, why would you insert yourself into something like that? Like I said, and you come from Watts, and everybody know you come from Watts. So, it's like, y'all doing too much out here these days for attention, because I believe a lot of it is for attention. I don't know if it may be maybe he's jealous of this guy because he's married to someone that he can't pull or whatever. I don't know. But I digress. I'm going to wait for the receipts. I'm sure Tasha K and her people are already on this, because this was on the blogs as well. But like the guy is saying, because Tyrese has these relationships, a lot of people probably don't want to touch this, right? And that's the beauty of, I think, YouTube now and some of these other platforms. People are not attached to all this stuff, so we don't care, right? We're not attached to all this stuff and all these people. And the more and more all this stuff don't look like us, the less and less attached or concern we're going to have for it, because I don't have to concern myself about people that are not concerned about me. And so it is what it is. I'm interested in hearing what he has to say. You know, and another thing, just going back on the Kim Burrell and Tyrese situation, you know, people out here trying to hide behind religion and spirituality. But, you know, the Bible also said that God is love, right? And that is in Scripture, okay? He is not confusion. He is not all this foolishness in the end and trying to run behind somebody's wife, you know, when it's all these women out here that you can get involved with. You do not have to play games in somebody's family, with someone's family, and then try to run and hide behind your spirituality or pretend like you're somehow connected to God's people, or whatever, you know, he's trying to say with all of that. You know, I agree with the guy. It's like, I'm kind of tired of hearing Tyrese's name and all this nonsense as well. Like, you need to do some work. We should be hearing about you with some work. A movie, an album, something. You know, you pushing some new artists. You doing something other than, you know, being on these blogs for meltdowns and fool-la-la. I agree with the guy 100%. But let me know what you guys think about all of this. And I get a feeling within the next few days, we're probably going to see this over on Tasha K's channel. I'm going to come back to the Tasha K stuff because she tried to come out here, honey, and say, honey, and clown, because we create videos around her videos. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this Tyrese and Dee Roze situation. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Hey, hey, and we don't even talk no more. We're running out of words to say. No, it don't have to change. Does it ever stay the same? Oh, yeah.